Hey folks, I'm going to talk a little less than usual because I'm a little sick, but Eric, thanks for bringing this in. We're working on Dobie Gray's original Drift Away. So B, huh? And B. Not B, but B. Like A shape, B. If we were kind of like connecting the dots, it's like here's B, same as going A. And if we think about what happens here in relation to that, it makes more sense rather than seeming like a bunch of random stuff. So B, right? Cool. So there we go. Power chord. And that's in a minute we'll do that a different way, but now we're going. The next thing goes, but it actually goes. And that's one of those things where you gotta, but I'm not hitting the bass note more than once. I'm going, my right hand part is just that, thumb the rest. Or rather, pick. So you can just have your ring finger chilling there if you want, or you can go like that. And that's what we're doing. So we were just like, like that. Now that's the note that made me think he's doing it that way. And he does that in a second. You might think, wouldn't he go? And that's what I thought until I heard that to E. And it made me know he's back there, right? Because we can't really go. I doubt he did that. So that's us. Then we get, which is F sharp and A 5 to 1. But it's like just an extra F sharp sus 4, but we still want to recognize it as being basically this with a extra note. Cool. Cool. Or it could be, depending on which one you like. Awesome. When we get to the verse, where we go, and that's really common, and then the same shape we were playing a second ago. Let's go ahead and give this a listen. And there's the awesome. Yeah, that's us. So if I didn't do that right on tab, we were like, that was like, and high bass for the B. Cool. And now we get to the verse, which is, this is a song in B. And the verse goes, we're like 4 chord, and then 1, same thing again, and then it goes 5, like so. Just kind of tracking where we are. And we had during that pentatonic 1 major. So now we get to go. So there we go. And that's a common thing, this like Hendrixy, Motowny thing, to go back behind the chord. Like here's me playing B with the wrong fingers and go like if we ever did Student Wind Cries Mary, the same exact structure here with this. Cool. At any rate, we go, and then we had this. So that's that was. So there we are so far. For the light through the pouring rain. So that's back here playing around this key. We go. Let's pulling those off. And then, so the changes are, so it's like, nonetheless, we're going, so that's me leaving my middle finger on, but pulling off. And that wasn't a hammer on, it's just a note, and then an identical one, and then, so. And then we get, which is a really common fingering, the A to D thing, or E to, that's what we just did. Like here's E. So that's what we just did. Excuse me. Pardon me again. And that's us getting back to E, and I look for that's in the point in B. And how we get this, I don't need to listen, this, well, let's listen. Alright, so it's pretty much all palm mute. So you can definitely make arguments for different ways to finger this. Like you're definitely going to do this, and then you're definitely going to advance here. Now we got an option of this or same two fingers, especially since we're going here and right back. Now we have another choice here where we're going. If I was playing that on its own, I would just go to make it easier since it's pretty fast rather than going. But knowing the way this riff played out, it could just be like, and it's just fast. So either one, or, but that's pretty fast. Either way, there we are. There's the fun bit. So, C sharp minor, the 2 chord, E. Then we just had, so, just same fret, 2 high strings, or whatever the timing is, and just be sure to move decisively, it'll keep bringing out. And that's us. We just went, anyway, the thing we just went over. So I briefly went over the structure for the chorus in our lesson, Eric, and I mean the changes are now more normal. It's like 1 chord, 5 chord, and 4 chord, which is, B, F sharp, and E, which is again like, if you want to trace it in a way that's more recognizable, like G, C, and D would be. But this is the same as if the song went, yeah. Like, it's the same as going, you're playing, Bob O'Reilly or something. But there we are. That's what's up. So, and we can go. But just that thing on its own, we're playing power chords. We're going. Is our backing guitar part. Cool. And there we are, man. I'm not even going to try to do a whole take of that, but there it was. And I definitely encourage anyone working on this, when you've finished, to try it in a key like G, where it's in different parts of the fretboard. You can map the same type of things. You would run out of real estate for G, but it would be cool to go, from 0. Another key would be like E. you know, having it start up here and being all, you know, then it would just be the same hand movements. Why? Because this can seem like a bunch of random stuff just happened in a key like B especially. And we don't want to just think of this in B, we want to be able to translate it to other songs. While we're at it, just a reminder, the vast majority of this is going to sound cool in, instead of B, the relative minor, which is A flat. So all of this stuff we just played, a lot of it, this goes, you know, turns into the blues or whatever. But a lot of it, you know, would still sound correct, like hitting the right notes. This is very major. Just a reminder, you can try to work this stuff in a A minor, excuse me, in an A flat minor context, just the same way that you might try to work A minor ideas into a song in a C or C major ideas. You know, you can do an A minor, relative major, relative minor. Either way, there's some cool stuff, and we'll see you all soon.